Hi everyone and welcome back to Dev Portal. In our last video, we have discussed method overriding in Java. Today we are going to explore one of the core concepts of object-oriented programming, polymorphism. So, polymorphism is a Greek word that means many shape or many forms. In programming, polymorphism allow object to be treated as instance of their parent class while behaving differently based on the actual class of the object. In simple terms, polymorphism allows the same method to perform different action depending on the object that invokes it. Polymorphism is one of the pillar of OOP and it brings flexibility and extensibility in our code by allowing us to define method with same name but different implementation. It has basically two main types, compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. First, let's talk about compile time polymorphism. It also known as method overloading is resolved during the compilation of the code. It occurs when multiple methods with same name exist in a class but they have different parameters either in number or type or both. If we talk about runtime polymorphism, it is also known as method overriding is resolved during the runtime. It occurs when a subclass provides a specific implementation of a method that is already defined in its parent class. Now let's start with the method overloading, which is an example of compile time polymorphism. Method overloading occurs when a class has multiple methods but with the same name with different method signature. It can be different with the number of parameters or type. The appropriate method is determined at compile time based on the argument passed to the method. Here is this simple example of compile time polymorphism. We have already created a class named as calculator. In this class we will create multiple methods of same name. Let me start. Public int add. In this method I will type two params, int a, int b, and I will return a plus b. So this is one method. Let me add comment over loaded methods. In the same way, let me create few more methods. Public double add double a comma double b, and same way it will return a plus b. Again let me create one more method, public int add. In this I will pass three params, int a comma int b comma int c, and I will return sum of these values a plus b plus c. So we have created three methods. Now let me create one main method here, and I will create object of calculator class obj equal to new calculator. And what I will do, I will call these methods sysout, and I will call obj.add first two param int 2 comma 3 I will pass. Same way I will call rest of the methods add 2.5 comma 3.5. and now let me call the last method obj.add 3 param method, and I will pass 1 comma 2 comma 3. So let me save this code and run, and in the console you can see it is printing 5, 6.0 and 6. In this example, the add method is overloaded 3 times with different parameter list. Based on the argument passed to the method, the compiler determines which version of the add method to be called. Now let's move to the method overriding, which is an example of runtime polymorphism. As we discussed in the previous video, method overriding allows a subclass to provide its own implementation of a method that is already defined in its parent class. The method that gets executed is determined at runtime on the object actual type, on the basis of object actual type. So let me go to the animal class. This will be my parent class, and inside this class I will create one method void sound, and I will add sysout statement. This animal makes a sound. Let me save this code. Now I will go to its subclasses. One class will be the dog, and inside this again I will create same method void sound, and I will add sysout statement, and I will add the remarks. And in before saving this I will add the annotation override, so that JVM will know that this method has been override from its parent class. Now let me go to another subclass, and same way here as well I will create same method void sound, and I will add the sysout statement. And I will add @override annotation. So animal will be the parent class, and dog and cat will be the child class. Now let me go to the demo class, and I will create object of animal class first, equal to new animal. And what I will do, I will again define animal. This will be the dog class, dog object, and I will pass new dog. Same way animal, cat object, and it will be the new cat. Now let me call this, I will give animal object. Let me rename it. So now I will call these methods animal object dot sound, same way dog object dot sound, and cat object dot sound. So we have created three objects of animal class, dog class, and cat class, and we are calling these particular methods. Let me add comments as well. It will calls method in animal class. This will calls overridden method of a dog class in a dog class, and this will calls overridden method in a cat class. Let me save this code and run it for you. So in the console you can see it is printing the output. In this example we have an animal class with sound method. The dog and cat classes override the sound method to provide their own implementation. At runtime the actual type of object determine which version of sound it needs to be executed. Let's summarize the difference between method overloading and method overriding. First, let's talk about method overloading. It occurs at compile time. Methods have same name but have different parameter list. It means different signature, and can occur within a same class. Example that we have shown is the add method in the calculator class. Now let's come to the method overriding. It occurs at runtime. A subclass provides a specific implementation of a method that is already defined in its parent class. It requires inheritance and can only occur in a subclass. Example is the sound method that we have created inside dog and cat classes. Notes I will give you in the description part. Git repo already created. If you want, you can check it out. To sum up, polymorphism is the fundamental concept of OOP that allows method to behave differently based on the context. Compile time polymorphism resolves method calls during compilation, while runtime polymorphism resolves them during execution. In our next video, we will go more deeper into the compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism, and we will see the real world examples as well. Have you used method overloading and method overriding in your project? Let me know in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more programming tutorial. If you have any questions or comment, feel free to leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.